my screen, you can see what my iPad looks like mirrored in Reflector.
And on my screen, you can see the same thing, but you'll notice that I don't have the cute iPad-looking frame around mine as Shelley does. Mine is just a window.
Right. The other thing I noticed that's different is, boy, your icons are quite a bit bigger.
Ah, I can take the size of my window and shrink it down or make it bigger. So if I want it to be smaller, the icon smaller, I can make it look that way.
Yeah, and I don't have that option in Reflector.
I know for mine, I can turn it vertically.
Portrait? Yep, and I can do that as well. In Reflector, a huge thing is being able to set the password. Can you do that in Air Server?
Yeah.
Yep. And same here. I went to Reflector and Preferences to type in a password. This is extremely important so your students don't take over your screen at any time.
That happened to me last night when I was doing a class for some teachers at Beartooth.
Yes,
all of a sudden
so
I looked
funny.
at my screen and I went, those are not my kids.
Yeah.
What other options do you have there in your preferences? Let's compare
let's
those.
look here. I have launch full screen. I can change the color of the background. How about you?
I don't see anything like that unless it's in advanced. Nope. Mine is what you see is what you get.
Okay. I know here too you can change under device on my toolbar. I can not show that frame, that iPad frame. If I want to. I can also change the skin color to be white, silver, gray, whatever it might be.
So depending on the color of your device.
Right. Or the kid's device because you want it to look mostly like theirs.
Okay. And then let's open an app and see how it behaves.
Sure.
Which app shall we do that we both have the same?
Do you have Edu Creations?
I do. I'm going to pull down my
search,
my spotlight.
And I love Edu Creations so much that I actually have it on my toolbar.
I've had a lot of teachers ask about, can they, with an interactive device like a Mimeo projector, can they control the iPad from their board?
Oh.
And the answer to that is no. You can only control your iPad from the iPad. So the iPad ends up being an interactive device in itself.
Right.
One advantage with Air Server is that it's just a little bit cheaper, less expensive.
You can get, this is really messy, but you can get 5 Reflector licenses for $50 as well. So you can do the grouping with Reflector.
Okay. Another thing is as far as the device that you have to run it on. This I know is 10.6 or higher. Whereas I think Reflector has to be a little bit higher version, 10.8.
10.8 for Reflector.
And we have that all on the spec sheet there where it compares. Because another way to reflect your device on top of they do almost the exact same thing. It's just whichever one either you or your principal chooses to pay for you, or you decide to buy for yourself. You had to pick or you got to pick. What would you pick?
Well, right now I'm really struggling with Reflector connecting, so I think I would probably try Air Server. How about you?
I feel the same way. I really, really like Reflector because of the way that it looks and the way you can share screen, but I've had some experiences with it where it's been very funky, and I can't always get it to launch where I haven't had any trouble with Air Server. So hopefully that will help.
Yes.
Hello, welcome to bcping.com. My name is Arun Nair. Today I'm going to take you through 2 applications that you can use to stream your iPad or iPhone screen to your PC or Mac. In other words, you can actually mirror your iPad or iPhone screen to your computer using these 2 applications. So they are basically, the first one is Reflector and the second one is Air Server. Now, both these applications are paid applications. However, they are available for free of cost for a trial version. So reflector for trial version, you can use it as long as you need. The only limitation with the trial version is you can use it only for a period of 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it will automatically shut down. Air server, you will get all the features that you have with the regular version, but you can use it only for 7 days. Both these applications, reflector and air server, use the built-in AirPlay feature of iPad and iPhone. In other words, you don't have to install anything on your iOS devices with iPad and iPhone. Okay, so let's go ahead and install reflector on your PC right now. Alright, so to install a demo version, you can just click on try reflector. Now if your computer is a 32-bit computer, you can just click need Windows 32-bit instead. So mine is a 64-bit PC, so I can just go ahead and click try reflector. So it's downloading right now. You can see at the bottom. Okay, so now that it's downloaded, I can go ahead and run the setup file. It's pretty straightforward. It's like any other Windows application. So accept, install. Okay, so it's installed. Now you need to go to your search and type reflector. So click on this. Okay, so I don't want to check for updates now, so click don't check. So I'm going to just run the trial version. So I'm going to click try reflector. So it says you are running reflector in trial mode. Reflector will automatically close after 10 minutes when running in this mode. So that's okay. We just want to try this, so 10 minutes is good enough. Okay, so once reflector has started, you will see reflector at the bottom right in the system tray. Now once reflector started running, just go to your iPad or iPhone and double click on your home button and move to the left. You will see this icon, the AirPlay icon getting displayed. So just click on that, and you need to select your computer on which you want to stream. So my computer's name is Studio. So now it will ask me mirroring on or off. So I'm just going to select on. All right. So now I can see on my screen, it has already started coming up. So I just click the home button. Now I can go through different applications. I can go to Chrome, and say I can go to my mails, and I can whatever I do here, it gets reflected over there. That's probably that's why it's called reflector. All right, so let's try to play a video file. So let me go into videos. So okay, all right. So let me play this and let's see how it goes. So you can see the movie being streamed directly. Okay, that's cool. All right. So once you're done, you can just exit out of it. Okay, so that is it about streaming through Reflector. Now let's explore the other cool features that we have with Reflector. Now I can move this window wherever I want. So that's a pretty cool feature. So let's right click on it, and you have an option called start recording. So I can also record my screen. So whatever I do on iPad, so I can just record them. So I can get into full screen mode like this, or if I hit escape, it actually comes out and you still see your iPad screen, but you can still see your background. So that's a pretty cool feature. Okay, now what you can also do is you can set the orientation. If you want to, force it to be in landscape, you can just put landscape and it flips over 90 degree. Okay, so you can just put flip force portrait. So that is all about reflector. Now let's try air server. Okay, so I'm just going to right click here, click close connection, and it just exits out. Now you can go here, you can right click and you can exit reflector. Now let's try air server. Okay, so now let's take a look at air server, which is the other application. So I go to airserver.com, click on download, and it gets to me here. So I have a separate setup file for PC and separate setup file for Mac. So I'm going to choose PC here. All right, so it is asking me for my first name and last name. So I'm going to enter my first name and my last name and my email address. Email address, repeat. Right, so if I click download now, it'll just download, but you have to come again to the same place to activate it. So instead I can select request activation, so it'll send an activation email to me, and it'll also have the download link. So I click request activation. So it's email confirmation sent. An email has been sent to your email address, cn.arun@hotmail.com. Please click the confirmation link in the email to validate your email address and download air server. Okay, so I'm going to go to my email and open that email. So let me pause that video here. Okay, so I have received this email from air server, which says, thank you for requesting a promo activation for air server. To activate and download, please follow the link below. Right, so I'm clicking this. So it says your activation code is this one. All right, so I'm going to click download now. So it's downloading. Okay, so it's downloaded. Now let me go ahead and run the program. Okay, so I'm going to run the setup file. Next, agree, next. Okay, so it's installed, and when I click close it, it is going to automatically launch air server here. So I'm going to click. So it's asking me for activation code, Facebook, or other email address. So I have my activation code here. I can enter that, or I can also enter the email address to which it sent this activation link. So I can just enter the email address, which is easier. Click activate. All right, so air server has been activated. When you press close, air server will start running. You can access its settings from the air server icon in the system tray next to the clock. So I'm going to click close. So I see air server here. Okay, so before I go ahead and explore the settings inside air server, let me go ahead and connect my iPad. All right, so I have my iPad here. Let me see if I can get the AirPlay icon. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to connect to Studio, and the mirroring is on. So you can see that it's being mirrored. I can just move through. It's as good as the other application, Reflector. Now let's see how it goes when I stream a video. So I'm going to stream a video. I'm going to stream the same movie. Okay, so it's good. Yeah, the clarity is good. The sound clarity is as well good. Let me exit out of this. Okay, so now let's explore what we have here. Settings. So I can set a password. It's possible with Reflector as well. I didn't show that. I can select the audio channel through which it, when I play something on my iPad, which audio channel should it use. So I can select that here. And I can also select which display. I have only one display right now, but if I have a dual monitor, I can actually select which monitor should AirServer use to stream videos and all those. And I have mirroring tab. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so basically it says the same thing what we did. This means you can wirelessly and securely stream whatever is on your new iPad, iPad 2 or iPhone 4s to your computer running AirServer with mirroring feature enabled. Yeah, so you can optimize it for the device that you're using, or you can just select any device which will automatically detect what you're using, and it optimizes according to that. And these are other cool features you have. You can adjust the brightness, contrast. So let me adjust the brightness here. Wow, so you can see that it's getting adjusted. And you can also increase the sharpness. So it's not that good. You can adjust the saturation level. Okay, so that's about it. That's about AirServer. So both AirServer and Reflector, they are equally good. The only advantage that you get with the Reflector is that you can actually record whatever you do with Reflector, while with AirServer you can't do it. But that really doesn't matter, especially for people like me who use Camtasia or any other recording software. It really doesn't matter if we have built-in recording functionality. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
Hello again. As you know, I am Eli the Computer Guy, and today's class is mirror iPad or iPhone screen on a PC using AirPlay and Reflector. So AirPlay is a service that's built into the iPhones and the iPads now that allows iPhones and iPads to mirror their screens to other Mac computers or Apple TVs.
At icelolly.com, we compare millions of holidays from the UK's leading travel companies. Compare and save with icelolly.com today. All holidays are adult protected.
Okay, folks, well, I had my first live event, and everything went fairly smoothly. This going on here, so that's good. So I'm going to click start right now.